Nagaland's all 7 Nationalist Congress Party MLS joins a ruling Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party on May 31, boosting Chief Minister Nepiu Rio's party to an absolute majority in 60 Assembly member seat. Angami Students' Union urges caution and vigilance among students, parents, educational institutions and general public due to increasing reports of drug peddling and abduction cases through public advisory issued on May 31. For remarkable achievement in winning 12th Nagaland Inter-District Veteran Football Tournament, Kohima Veteran Football Association was felicitated on May 31. KDVFA President expresses gratitude for organizing program. Occurrence of major landslide on May 31 near Noklak town disrupts transportation on Noklak-Twensang Road. Incident said to be reported around 6:45 am, approximately 12 to 13 kilometers from Noklak town. Thailand's Opal Suchata Chuangsri was crowned Miss World 2025 at 72nd edition of Miss World pageant held in Hyderabad, Telangana, while India's Nandini Gupta fails to make it to top 8. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to English Primetime. Now news in details. All 7 Nationalist Congress Party MLAs in Nagaland joined the ruling Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party on May 31, boosting Chief Minister Nepiu Rio's party to an all-absolute majority in the 60-member assembly. The NDPP's tally increased from 25 to 32, solidifying its position. The NCP MLAs who had aligned with Ajit Pawar's faction after the party split cited constraints in addressing state-specific issues as a reason for the merger. The 7 MLAs who joined the NDPP are Namri Anjang, Picto Shohei, Y Mombemo Hamjoy, Y Mongkhao Konyak, A Pomshi Pom, P Longon, and S Toito Yapto. The merger was approved by Speaker Sharangai Nongkamer, who noted that it met constitutional requirements under the 10th schedule. The Deputy Commissioner of Kohima, B. Hanok Buchem, has issued a travel advisory due to a massive road sinking situation on National Highway 2 near Phezama. The advisory directs heavy vehicles coming towards Kohima from Manipur to stop at Kuzama and those bound for Manipur from Dimapur to stop at Sechezupsa. Alternative routes have been designated for light motor vehicles, with Kohima-bound vehicles taking the Dimorai Kovai JCC Kisama to Phezama route and southern Manipur bound vehicles taking the BSF camp Chakabama Kidima Vishwama Mao Gate route. Residents are cautioned to avoid the affected area, particularly areas, electric poles and conductors until further notice. The Angami Students' Union has issued a public advisory on May 31 urging caution and vigilance among students, parents, educational institutions and the general public due to increasing reports of drug peddling and abduction cases in the region. The ASU has called for enhanced security measures, sensitization programs and prompt reporting of suspicious activities to law enforcement authorities. The union has also warned that it will take firm action against individuals or groups involved in such activities, emphasizing the need for collective responsibility in promoting the community and upholding the safety and aspirations of the people. A major landslide occurred on May 31 near Noklak town, severely disrupting transportation on the Noklak-Twensang town. The incident, which happened around 6:45 a.m., approximately 12 to 13 kilometers from Noklak town, left over 100 passengers stranded, including children, and halted vehicular movement. The Red Cross Society Noklak and Nagami Infratech Private Limited responded quickly, providing food and essential assistance to those affected and working to clear the debris. Despite ongoing efforts, persistent rainfall continues to pose challenges, with fresh landslides reported in the area. The Public Health Engineering Department MON marked World Environment Day 2025 with a tree plantation and cleanliness drive at the MON Town Water Treatment Plant area on May 31. The initiative themed Ending Plastic Pollution Globally and Let Us Give Our Coming Generations a Healthier and Happier Environment, locally aimed to promote environmental awareness and sustainable practices. PhD officials, volunteers, and local residents participated in the drive, emphasizing community involvement in protecting water bodies and the environment. The Government Higher Secondary School in Mon Town, Nagaland observed World No Tobacco Day on May 31, organized by the National Tobacco Control Program and Mon District Legal Services Authority. The event aimed to raise awareness about the tobacco industry's deceptive tactics, especially targeting youth. The Superintendent of Police and other officials emphasized the importance of a tobacco-free society, and tobacco-free village Chen Went New was awarded for its efforts. On May 31, Imkong L. Imchen, Advisor for Information and Public Relations and Soil and Water Conservation, virtually inaugurated new district public relations offices in Longleng and Zinapoto and an assistant public relations office in Pungro. The Rs 270 lakh project aims to enhance governance and dissemination of government policies. Imchen emphasized the importance of public relations in district-level governance and urged officers to work with dedication and integrity. The advisor also highlighted the need for harmonious cooperation between the NDPP and the BJP and instructed district officers to complete pending works within the current financial year to avoid cost escalations.
Important used to plan, take up projects, and then the schemes. But he used to have so many bureaucratic obstacles in the process, tangle the process, and go to formalities. And the board it takes time to complete any given project. And then the quality of the project also sometimes compromised. Please, Specifically speaking, when our director was talking about the TBR of this construction is particularly professional program. At that time, my esteemed colleague, Mr. Tu, advisor from Mr. Lagato, who is land resource. He's also land resource. I am the soil, with the land. But we are all here. So proposing about this outright purchase of the property, I immediately get with it. Then you have make a proposal accordingly, and the government has a agree, and then you have like that purchase, right? For the purchase. So the Department of Information and Public Relations became the landowner of that land. And there should not be any other landowner than the government. I agree. To have outright. And the fact that that is the policy of the past. And the only was to start somewhere in 2010. And we thought that it has to be calculated. It's very important. So it was calculated. This begins the
The importance of the role that our office is playing, not so much in our capital state because we are all there, but the role played by our district officers in the remoter and far-flung districts cannot be overstressed because we do have enough information and reporting coming out from the district and the more nearer districts, but the information that is filed, that is collected and disseminated through our officers and staff in the remote districts are very important. And Mokokchung is one of the very, as a progressive state, district, I should say, it is one of the very active and active DPRO, active district, so much so that our DPRO has.
The Kohima Veteran Football Association was felicitated for its remarkable achievement in winning the 12th Nagaland Inter-District Veteran Football Tournament held at Mainamsi village in Peren District on May 31. KDVFA President Keviguto Sheikh Jose expressed gratitude to the Kohima District Football Association for organizing the felicitation program, highlighting teamwork and commitment as key factors being behind the victory. The team won the championship by defeating Dimapur District Veteran Football Association 2-0. KDFA President M. Matthew Yome praised the team's dedication, discipline and sportsmanship, while NVFA President Anthony Nguli encouraged young players to maintain fitness and uphold the legacy of senior footballers. The 85th birth anniversary of legendary literary figure Lumar Dai was celebrated in Pasigat, Arunachal Pradesh on Sunday with a grand ceremony that included the inauguration of his statue. The event was attended by prominent figures such as Minister Ojingta Singh, Assam Sahitya Sabha President Dr. Basanta Kumar Goswami, Padma Shri awardee Mamang Dai, and State BJP President Kaling Moyong. Lamardai, born on June 1, 1940, is revered for his contributions to Assamese literature, particularly his debut novel Paharor Zale, 1961, which is considered a milestone in the region's literary history. The ceremony also featured the presentation of the prestigious Lamardai Literary Award to Ramchandra Chutia and Dr. Ashok Kumar Pandey, recognizing for their outstanding contributions to the literary landscape of Arunachal Pradesh. Manipur BJP President A. Shraddha Devi chaired a meeting with 13 party MLAs, emphasizing the party's goal to form a government focused on development and peace on June 1. The MLAs expressed unity, and the party is making a case to its leadership for forming such a government. This development comes amid Manipur's ongoing crisis with the state under president's rule since February after BJP leader N. Biren Singh resigned as chief minister.
हमारे एमएलए जो है पहले से भी एक्साइट है और सरकार बनाने के लिए जो बात आया है तो सरकार इस समय जो सरकार बनाएगा तो सरकार डेवलपमेंट में फोकस करने वाला और थोड़ा शांति की बातचीत में अच्छा काम कर पाए ऐसा सरकार बनाना चाहिए, इसलिए हम लोग डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं।
Dear viewers, we will now go for a short break. Welcome back, viewers. You are watching English Primetime with Imlis Lamchan. Now the next news. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Shah on Sunday announced that significant developments are underway to boost the state's industrial infrastructure through an $85.4 million loan from the Asian Development Bank. The funding will be utilized to develop road, power, plug-and-play infrastructure and warehousing facilities. Shah stated that the Tripura Industrial Development Corporation is executing a robust expansion plan, including the development of over 1,500 acres of new industrial zones and sector-specific industrial parks. This move aims to attract more investments to Tripura and position the Northeast as a preferred investment destination. The state has already seen significant investment commitments with 64 memorandums of understanding worth Rs 15,823 crore signed during the recent Rising Northeast Investors Summit 2025. Tripura Chief Minister Manik Shah on Sunday emphasized the Northeast region's potential as a new powerhouse for India's economic growth, citing collective efforts to create an investor-friendly ecosystem. He highlighted the success of the recent Rising Northeast Investors Summit 2025 in New Delhi, which attracted investments worth rupees 4.3 lakh crore. Shah also stressed the importance of developing niche sectors, improving infrastructure, and promoting MSMEs and self-help groups for inclusive economic development. Assam Congress President designate Gaurav Gogoi has strongly criticized the BJP-led state government, accusing them of prioritizing power, money, land and syndicate over public welfare. Gogoi alleged that the devastating floods and waterlogging in Guwahati are the result of encroachment of wetlands by ministers and people close to the ruling party. He specifically pointed out to Housing and Urban Affairs Minister Jayanta Malla Baroa's alleged encroachment near Bondajan Channel. Gogoi vowed to expose corruption across the state, emphasizing the need for the Congress party to strengthen itself as the most powerful opposition force. He kick-started a 250-kilometer procession from Shivsagar to Nagaon, covering 18 assembly constituencies, amidst widespread support from party workers and leaders. The National Investigation Agency conducted a massive search operation at 15 locations across 8 states, including Assam, on May 31 in connection with a Pakistan-linked espionage case. The states involved were Delhi, Maharashtra, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Assam and West Bengal. The operation resulted in the seizure of electronic gadgets, sensitive financial documents, and other incriminating materials, which are being examined for clues to the espionage racket allegedly run by Pakistan-based operatives. The case was registered on May 20 following the arrest of CRPF ASI Moti Ram Jat, who had been sharing sensitive information with Pakistani intelligence officers since 2023 in exchange for money. The investigation is ongoing under various sections of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, Official Secrets Act and Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. The flood situation in Assam remains critical, with over 58,000 people affected across 12 districts. The Brahmaputra River has crossed danger levels in Dibrugarh and 8 people have died due to floods and landslides. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has assured Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma of full support, offering assistance to deal with the situation. Relief operations are ongoing, with over 7,000 people sheltering in relief camps. Union Minister Balor Raja has called upon the Assamese community in Arunachal Pradesh to act as a cultural bridge between the two neighboring states, promoting dialogue, peace and mutual understanding. Speaking at the Golden Jubilee celebration of Christi Kendra Naharlagun, Raja praised the institution for preserving Assamese language, literature and identity within Arunachal Pradesh, describing it as a symbol of cultural resilience and peaceful coexistence. The event featured cultural performances including Bihu dance and local folk traditions, and honored founding members and contributors for their dedication since Krishti Kendra's establishment in 1974. Dr. Jamino Mauto, General Secretary of the United Democratic Party in Meghalaya, has resigned from the party after over 15 years of association, citing unavoidable circumstances and describing his decision as purely personal. Mauto, a former MLA from Nltv constituency, has served as a working president since 2014 and General Secretary since 2016. He also stepped down as honorary advisor to the Planning, Investment, Promotion and Sustainable Development Department, Government of Meghalaya. Mauto's resignation has sparked speculation about his future plans, with some hinting he might join the BJP. In response, BJP's state chief spokesperson Maraihom Kakrang said the party would welcome Mauto with his expertise and experience. UDP leaders, however, maintained that everything is well within the party despite Mauto's departure. Heavy rainfall in Assam has caused the Brahmaputra River to record extreme water levels in Dibrugarh district, leading to severe flooding in low-lying areas and submerging homes and fields on June 1. Guwahati also witnessed severe waterlogging due to continuous rainfall. According to officials, 8 people have died due to floods and landslides, with 3 fatalities in floods and 5 in landslides. The Assam State Disaster Management Authority reported that over 58,000 people were affected in 12 districts, with nearly 7,000 taking shelter in relief camps. Floodwaters damaged infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and embankments, and affected over 75,000 animals. So viewers, time for a short break. Welcome back, viewers. Let's move to next news. Heavy rainfall in Assam has caused significant disruptions, with over 78,000 residents affected across more than 15 districts and 8 reportedly dead due to floods and landslides. On June 1, the Central Water Commission has issued an orange bulletin as 10 major rivers, including the Brahmaputra and Barak, flow above the danger level. Train services and road transport have been impacted, with National Highway 17 overtopped in central areas. Relief and rescue operations are underway, with multiple agencies involved in evacuating people from flood-affected areas. The Northeast Frontier Railway has announced cancellations and partial cancellations of train services in southern Assam's Baraigram to Dullab Chehra section due to flood waters inundating parts of the railway track. Effective June 1 to 4, 2025, several trains have been impacted, including the cancellation of train number 55688 Silchar to Dullab Chehra on June 2 and 3, and train number 55687 Dullab Chehra to Silchar on June 1 and 4. Additionally, train numbers 55690, 55689, Dabarpur to Dullab Chehra to Badarpur will not operate on June 2 to 3, while train numbers 15617, 15618, Guwahati to Dullab Chehra to Guwahati will be short terminated at Baraimgram until June 3. Passengers are advised to check the latest train status before traveling. Torrential rainfall has caused widespread flooding and landslides in Manipur, affecting 3,802 people and damaging 883 homes in the past 48 hours. Imphal East District is the worst hit, with large parts of the state capital and nearby areas submerged due to overflowing rivers like the Imphal and Iri. The Indian Army and Assam Rifles have launched rescue operations, evacuating nearly 800 people from flood-hit zones. 12 landslides have been recorded and 2 people were injured. While 64 animals died due to the extreme weather, Governor Ajay Kumar Balla visited the areas affected, instructing officials to monitor river levels closely and take preventive measures. Emergency responses are ongoing, with efforts to reinforce embankments and plan evacuations as rainfall continues to pose risk. Heavy rainfall in Mizoram has resulted in widespread landslides and floods, claiming 5 lives, including 3 Myanmar refugees, and injuring others. On Saturday, 4 people died when landslides struck their homes in Champai districts, Vapai village, and Chirip district. The deceased Myanmar nationals, aged 34, 71, were part of a family that had taken shelter in Mizoram since 2021 after a military coup in their home country. The injured people was hospitalized at Farkhon. Additionally, a 37-year-old man was killed and another injured on Friday when a wall collapsed on a labor camp in Aizawl. The state has witnessed 147 landslides, damaging 56 houses and blocking highways at 69 locations. Rescue operations are underway with NDRF, SDRF, and local authorities working to clear debris and assist affected families. The Testa River's water level in Sikkim has risen significantly due to continuous heavy rainfall, prompting the India Meteorological Department to issue a red alert for Magan district and an orange alert for other areas, including Galsing, Namchai, Soreng, Gantok, and Pakyong. The heavy rainfall has also hampered rescue operations for 9 missing persons after a tourist vehicle carrying 11 people plunged nearly 1,000 feet into the river on May 29. 2 people were rescued safely, but the remaining 9, including the driver, are still missing. The rescue team, comprising ITBB, SDRF, and NDRF, has been conducting operations despite challenging conditions, with the vehicle stuck in debris and no bodies found nearby. Heavy rainfall has triggered devastating landslides in Mizoram, claiming 5 lives, including 3 Myanmar refugees, and injuring several others. The landslides occurred on June 1 in Champai district's Vapai village and Sirchip districts, with rescue operations underway to clear debris and assist affected families. Meanwhile, in Tripura, continuous rainfall has caused the Howrah River to swell above the danger mark, affecting around 1,300 families who have taken shelter in government relief camps. The Tripura government has deployed NDRF, SDRF and other agencies to manage the crisis, with water pumps in operation to mitigate the flooding. Heavy rainfall has caused widespread waterlogging in West Tripura, affecting around 1,300 families who have been safely evacuated and sheltered in government facilities. The West Tripura District Administration has deployed National Disaster Response Force, State Disaster Response Force, and civil volunteers to assist in relief efforts. Pumps are being used to remove accumulated water in areas like Agartala, Baltaka, Tripura. Chief Minister Dr. Manik Shah has urged citizens to follow government instructions and stay safe, while the state government closely monitors the situation and takes urgent measures to mitigate the impact. Heavy monsoon rains have caused severe flooding in Agartala, Tripura, resulting in at least 2 deaths, including a person found floating in a waterlogged street in Jackson Gate area on Saturday night. The body was spotted by locals who alerted the emergency response support system, and a team from ERSS and the Tripura State Rifles responded promptly despite challenges posed by disrupted mobile networks. Locals alleged that the person showed signs of life when pulled from the water, but expressed frustration over the delayed arrival of emergency medical services. With over 58,000 people affected in similar flood situations across neighboring Assam and over 7,000 displaced residents in relief camps in West Tripura district, authorities are working to mitigate the impact. The India Meteorological Department has issued alerts for continued heavy rainfall, urging citizens to remain indoors and avoid flooded areas. A lightning strike in Danjahari village, Tripura's Sepahijala district, injured 2 women, Acharya Das and Mosumi Das. During a heavy rainfall, the incident occurred on June 1 when a lightning bolt struck outside their homes, causing the women to fall on the ground. They were rushed to the hospital for treatment, sparking panic among the villagers. Dipti Moni Gayan, a woman known as the Lady Dawn, was arrested by Kacharigao police in Tezpur on June 1 for allegedly attacking a young woman, Lima Bora, with a blade, slashing her neck. Even in police custody, Gayan continued her aggressive behavior, biting a female police officer and causing injuries. Her husband, A. Vikash Bhaskar Reddy, was also arrested for misbehaving with police personnel. Another person, Jatin Bora, an e-rickshaw driver, was also arrested in connection with the incident. The violent incidents have sparked outrage among local residents, raising concerns about public safety and the handling of repeat offenders. The Manipur Police's anti-extortion unit on Sunday arrested 2 active cadres of the Kanglai Yaul Khanna Lap Socialist Revolutionary Party in separate operations on Saturday. Karibam Nimai Singh, 45, alias Vicky, was apprehended in Mutum Bibhoi, Imphal West District, while Thingnam Sangita Devi, 42, was arrested in Chikshapat Manning Likai, Kakching Kuno, Kakching District. The duo was involved in extorting money from the public, private schools, and a stone crusher plant. Authorities seized 4 mobile phones and 2 other cards from them. Both individuals have been handed over to the respective police stations for further investigation. In a significant breakthrough, Assam police have arrested a gang of 5 armed robbers in the Paplailuri area under Ambagan police station, Nagaon on May 31. The joint operation was conducted by Ambagan and Kawemari police, resulting in the seizure of a 9mm pistol, 4 live rounds of ammunition, rupees 33,000 in cash, mobile phones, smart weapons including kukris and a data the vehicle registration number 02AS02DC3799 used by the gang. The arrested individuals are Shahirul Islam, Shamim Ali, Omar Farouk, Sadek Ali and Amir Hake. According to police sources, this gang was involved in a recent robbery in Jinjia Biswanath's Bihali area and has been targeting vehicles on highways. Further investigation is currently underway to uncover more details about the gang's activities and possible connection to other crimes. The Asian Football Confederation, All India Football Federation Goalkeeping and Diploma Coaching Course 2024 to 2025 successfully concluded in Shillong, Meghalaya on May 30. Hosted by the Meghalaya Football Association, the course saw 14 experienced participants undergo training from May 21, led by renowned instructors Gumbe Rime and Dinesh Nair. The participants were trained by celebrated goalkeepers including Muhammad Yusuf Ansari, Sandeep Nandi and Subhashish Roy Chowdhury. The course focused on specialized aspects of working with goalkeepers such as analyzing game situations, set plays and talent identification. MFA Vice Presidents Cliff Nongram and Hering Slangpliang along with Executive Member Freddy Karpran were present on the final day, highlighting the regional support for football development initiatives. In a recent interaction with the Indian community in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Trinamool Congress MP Abhishek Banerjee on Sunday emphasized that any future dialogue with Pakistan should focus solely on reclaiming Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Banerjee, part of an All India Party Parliament delegation, highlighted the need for a shift in India's approach towards Pakistan, citing the April 22 terror attack in Pahalgam that killed 26 Indian civilians. He stressed that despite decades of talks, the conflict with Pakistan remains unchanged and it's time for India to prioritize reclaiming POK. Banerjee also urged Indians to support Kashmir's economy and promote peace while standing united with the government on national security and sovereignty.
Pakistan, that talks and terror cannot go together. As fellow Indians living in a foreign soil, a lot of people think that these conflicts have been going on for last 4-5 decades. I agree with you. And we want to put a permanent end or stop to this. Now, India has been engaging in a dialogue with our neighbor, Pakistan, from the last 4 decades consistently. Times have changed. There has been a paradigm shift in our approach. Prime ministers have changed, president of the countries have changed, but one thing remained constant is the conflict with Pakistan. We have been engaging with a dialogue with them. A lot of friends in the media in different countries asked us, why is India not engaging in a dialogue with Pakistan? India has been engaging in a dialogue with Pakistan from the last 50 years, no matter who was in government. But this time, after what has happened on 22nd of April, where 26 nationals were shot dead from point blank range, just on the basis of their religion and gender. Although I'm a member from the opposition party, but I want the ruling dispensation, if they want to engage in a dialogue with Pakistan, we have to make sure that this time we engage in a dialogue where we only talk about reclaiming Pakistani occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Now, no religion talks about promoting or preaching violence. We might be from different religion, but every religion talk about harmony, peace, brotherhood. If someone is spreading violence in the name of religion, it's a betrayal of faith in itself. I want you all to understand that as Indian diaspora members and proud Indians here, you all need to do your bit. We all have seen the pictures of the Pak military general attending terrorist funeral, but how many of you in this room have that picture saved in their mobile? Can any one of you raise your hand? Out of at least 80 or 100 odd members present in this room, do any one of you, being a proud Indian, can say, I have that picture saved in my mobile, but I can show different members in my friend circles or in my profession, if I go to any public transport, that this is what Pakistan is up to? None of us. This is what we need to change. We need to develop a change in approach. If you have that picture in your mobile phone saved, you can show it to 50 other people. You might be 80 or 100 in numbers today, but if one person takes the responsibility.
Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh is witnessing a concerning trend where sudden temperature fluctuations are contributing to a rise in mental health issues. According to local doctors, the city's intense heat wave coupled with occasional sudden drops in temperature has led to increased cases of irritability, anxiety and severe headaches. Mental health experts are advising residents to seek immediate medical attention if they experience any physical or mental discomfort due to the unpredictable weather conditions. Currently, Prayagraj is experiencing partly cloudy skies with temperatures ranging from 26 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius, and weather forecasts indicate potential rain or thunderstorm with strong gusty winds in the coming days.
अभी आजकल जो मौसम है वो अचानक से बहुत गर्म हो जा रहा है, फिर अचानक से बहुत ठंडा हो जा रहा है। ऐसी स्थिति में जो मानसिक स्थिति होती है वो मौसम के हिसाब से सही से एडजस्ट नहीं हो पाती है, जिसकी वजह से लोगों में मानसिक समस्याएं काफ़ी बढ़ जाती हैं और ख़ास करके गुस्सा, चिड़चिड़ापन और उन्माद जैसी समस्याएं ज़्यादा इस समय इस मौसम में देखी जाती हैं, जिसमें व्यक्ति में ज़्यादा करके गुस्सा, ज़्यादा करके चिड़चिड़ापन, नींद की कमी, सर दर्द और इस तरीके की चीज़ें बहुत ज़्यादा रहती हैं। इसी समय माइग्रेन के केसेस भी बहुत ज़्यादा रिपोर्ट होते हैं, क्योंकि धूप में जाने से माइग्रेन बहुत बढ़ता है।
यहाँ मैं शरबत देखा तो शरबत पीने की इच्छा हुई तो मैं शरबत पीने लगा। टेम्परेचर इतना ज़्यादा है आज शहर का कि उसकी वजह से सर में बहुत धूप और बहुत ज़्यादा दर्द, जैसे माइग्रेन टाइप दर्द, और इससे पीड़ित हो रहे हैं। और तपन बहुत ज़्यादा है, बहुत ज़्यादा तपिश है आज प्रयागराज की। दिक्कत शरीर में हो रही है कि सर में दर्द बहुत हो रहा है, ऊपर से बहुत दबाव पड़ रहा है सर में, बदन में भी दिक्कत हो रही है, दर्द हो रहा है।
गर्मी में सर में दर्द हो रहे हैं। और
A speeding car driven by a drunk driver crashed into a tea stall near Bhave School in Pune's Sadashiv Ped area on Saturday evening, injuring 12 people, including several students preparing for the Maharashtra Public Service Commission exams. The incident occurred around 5:45 p.m. and the victims were standing near the tea stall where the car hit them. The driver, 27-year-old Jairam Shivaji Mulle, was arrested along with the car's owner Digambar Yadav and a co-passenger Rahul Gosavi. Preliminary examination investigation suggests that the driver was under the influence of alcohol at the time of the incident. Thailand's Opal Suchata Trau Sri was crowned Miss World 2025 at the 72nd edition of the pageant held in Hyderabad, Telangana. She wore a stunning white gown adorned with opal-like florals, symbolizing healing and strength. The gown was a tribute to her advocacy initiative, Opal for Her, which focuses on breast cancer awareness and women's empowerment. Upal, a student of international relations and a model, was crowned by outgoing Miss World Christiana Pliskova of the Czech Republic. Ethiopia's Hezet Derije Amatsu was declared the runner-up, while India's Nandini Gupta didn't make it to the top 8 finalists. That's all for now. Viewers, keep watching Nltv for more news and updates.